I don't know if anybody's familiar with this stone. I've seen this stuff around. You cut it and back out. It's a pretty big piece here. Would you look at that? Let me get this turned a little bit more for you. There we go. And this is completely flat. This is wow, is it? A crazy looking rock. Like I say, that's completely flat. There's no nothing on there. That is mushroom rhyolite. It's pretty hard. Probably like a 6 or 7 maybe. Probably 6, 5 or 6, I don't know. It's pretty hard though. Mushroom rhyolite. Wow, would you look at that, right? If that doesn't look like 3D, like it's ready to jump right out at you. And it's got a little crystal vog there in the center. Kind of almost like what an agate does. Starts to get some agate. Jeez, that just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rock Room. Another exciting week. Been busy. Holiday now. We have Easter coming up, so it's Easter lily season. So now I've been doing extra runs for Easter lilies. You know, everybody doesn't necessarily like extra work, but we like the extra money, so always plenty of rocks to spend money on. I'm working on some display shelves for some of the stuff I keep and polish. Other stuff I have in bins to make jewelry out of and whatnot. So check out my tumblers and Mr. Extremo. Here's a tip for everybody. When you do rock tumbling, always make sure that you check water. All right, water, yeah, water. Water is one of the main ingredients. So this week I came home and I'm like, man, that tumbler's making a funny clicking noise. And so I opened it up and sure enough, I forgot what the water in last time I used it. So silly me, I guess live and learn, right? So I've got water in there now. Plus it was kind of, you know, the stones were kind of wet. There was some residue water in there, so it turned like a hard brick sediment in there. So the rocks that were already in there, I had to run with a lot of water, run it for a while, break it all apart, drain that all out, put new grit in there and more water in there. So got that restarted again, so that's ready to go. So yeah, make sure when you start your tumblers, make sure you got grit in there and make sure you got water in there, because those are the two main ingredients that you need besides your rocks to tumble pretty stones. So live and learn. I'm sure I'll do it again as I get older. There's probably more stuff I'll keep forgetting. So yeah, that's the way stuff goes. Sorry for that. So that's the way things go. I cut some more rocks up, have the new slab saw cutting away. I haven't cut any Wisconsin field agates on that yet because I've got so many other agates that I have to cut. And I had a lot of Wisconsin field agates cut, so I've been cutting a lot of jade and crazy lace and different Brazilian agates and, oh, you name it, galaxy stone. And I did some... I did a bunch of moonstone that I'm kind of working on. I'll show you that next week or something. I did some, oh, jeepers, you know, you name it, you know, rocks. There's just too many to name, too many to remember. So I'll show you some of the stuff I had cut a while ago. This is the last of the Wisconsin field agates I had cut quite a while ago, so I'll have to cut some more of that, and I got plenty more of that to cut up, so we'll get to cutting some more of that up too. But I'll show you the ones that I had, the last of the ones I cut up, and then I'll show you one that I had recently found that was wow, pretty interesting. So that was kind of a neat one. I don't know how far in, like I say, I haven't cut it yet, but I'll show it to you anyhow. Plus, actually, from the winter time, I have, you know, 3/4 of a 5-gallon pail that had a lot of other stuff that I had found that was, like I said, I said, oh, I'm saving the best ones for last. They're really getting good, but didn't seem like anybody was watching those videos, I guess, until they're cut or something. I don't know. So I've got like 3/4 of a pail of those that I haven't even shown or touched or anything yet. That's sitting around. So yeah, I got work besides my real job. So let's take a look at the stuff, the last of the stuff I had cut, and see what that looks like. Okay, here's one of the first ones. This was just kind of like a real jasper one. I cut it up anyhow. Had that kind of a weird look on the inside. Had a lots of speckled patterns on it. So yeah, it's got a real interesting pattern. You can see some yellows in there, some gold. But yeah, it's pretty interesting pattern. Don't know what them voids are or how they got in there. You can see them on the outside. Back that out a little bit. So yeah, kind of a weird one. Here's the next one. You can see some banding or layering on the outside. Kind of what it was on the inside. But again, it's kind of got that kind of an interesting pattern there. Layers. It's like the same repeating layer where you get that that light orange mottled stuff, and then you get that red layer, and then you get the clear quartz layer, or it repeats on their way up. So kind of interesting. Now this one had that speckled pattern again, which is real crazy looking. And then cut it open, and it actually seems to be more ironstone than anything else, but it does have that little speckly pattern running all the way through it, but mixed in with some, what do you say, almost seems to be some kind of a metallic, but not really sure. But not bad. Right here next to the guy. Whoop, I'm way zoomed in. There we go. It's kind of a little one. Kind of a little bit of color showing there, but got some pinks and purples. A lot of orange. Kind of average. There's a little bit bigger one here. Just seemed to be, you know, pretty red on the outside, and look at that contrast. Boy, is there some fire engine red there, fire red. There's some agate in the some agate all over, drifting around in there. So kind of way out. There we go. Trying to do this with my pinky. kind of almost more like a brachia than anything. But I love that bright orange. Okay, here's the next big one here. Pretty rough. And it's another crazy looking red. Seems to be a lot of that red. You can see a lot of agatization going on in there. Let me zoom in a little bit. That's a lot of ever so slight fortification banding. You can see in a few different places. So it's kind of, that fortification banding kind of mixed in with pluming. Some crystal pockets there. Nice color though. Here's next one. You can see some in the crevice there, you can kind of almost see it's like a jaw of a alligator. You can just see those crazy looking crystals going down inside there. So, kind of interesting. Put that one open and look at that. There's definitely a lot happening in there. You can see that big agate there, long one there, the other half here. Looks like there's some of it, some back out. A little bit of sun trying to peek through out now. Oop. But, oh, nice looking rock. Here's next one. Pretty plain. Kind of orangey red. And, not too much red. A little bit of red coming through on the inside. Definitely where this, crack is, you can see how the iron staining really kind of flowed in this area here. And the rest of it's kind of got that that cloud pattern. So, it's an interesting one. This one I just cut recently too. I was looking at it and I'm like, this is definitely a odd duck. Kind of like another one I found similar to this. And then I cut it, and I'm like, yeah, no. What this actually is this is a piece of Ellen jasper. I don't know how it got dumped in that bucket with my Wisconsin field agates, but this is not a Wisconsin field agate. This is Ellen jasper. Pretty neat looking. If anybody's familiar with that, if not, that's what Ellen jasper looks like. Pretty nice, right? That's got a strange look to it. There's another one here. Kind of look like a piece of quartz. And kind of what it is. Got some weird markings in there. You can see your staining. Just a piece of conglomerate quartz. Or quartz fractured with some staining in there. Alright, here's the last one. And the bigger one. Cut that open and kind of strange. Again, it's kind of got that conglomerate look. So there's that sun. Now that sun's really peeking through again. So yeah, it's alright. Kind of average, but you know, that was the last of the last. So I'll have to cut some more of this up for some more videos. I hope you enjoyed what I showed you. Thanks for watching. See you again in a week.